In this video, I'll be talking about natal moon in Sagittarius in the 10th house and what this placement means for you if you have it in your chart, or if you are watching for somebody else that has it, what it means for them. So with that being said, what the moon shows is it shows emotional needs, shows things that we care about, and it shows our sense of fulfillment, what makes us feel comfortable and at ease and secure within ourselves. It's a very important part of our charts, and it also has to do with our upbringing, our family life, and our home life. So in another video, I can talk about also what the moon means in terms of like where's the ideal place for you to live, or like what type of home or environment based on the sign, because the moon helps show like your home life or what sense of comfort there is. But in a general sense, when the moon is in Sagittarius, which is the sign of beliefs, philosophy, and knowledge, this shows somebody that has an emotional need to have something to believe in, and they have this emotional need for direction in life, or to feel inspired, because these are very emotionally inspired people. And when they don't have something to believe in, or when they don't have faith in something, or don't have a sense of direction, that's when they really feel low in life, and where they're not feeling well, because the moon shows our emotional or mental well-being as well. Generally speaking, these people will always be inspired and happy-go-lucky, and they will have a more spontaneous or faith-based approach in life, because they feel most comfortable in situations where they are operating on faith, and where they don't necessarily need to think as much, and also situations where they can adapt their approach, because they really care about freedom and having the ability to course correct. So in a negative sense, sometimes this can show somebody that is overly non-committal, but that's in an extreme case. But and that would be shown by other aspects in the chart too. But generally speaking, though, since the moon is in the 10th house, which is all about respect, and it's all about our position in life, our social image, our success, and how we are known and how we are seen, this shows somebody that cares about their reputation and how other people perceive them. At times, you can even be overly self-aware of people's opinions of you, and on an emotional level, this can be detrimental, especially because the moon is debilitated in the 10th house, or in fall. I forgot which one's the right term, but the moon rules the opposite house, which is the 4th house, and the 4th house is about being internally secure, or it's about our personal interests, or the things that we personally care about. And when the moon is in the 10th house, this is about caring about what other people care about us, like caring about how other people feel about us, or like it's also about caring about the opinions of other people, or what matters to others. But it's also the house of ambitions. So generally speaking, it shows somebody that's quite ambitious, but they also care about their reputation and how they are seen. And in the combination of Sagittarius, this is somebody that often has this need to be respected for their opinions or their convictions. And as well, when it comes to their career, because the 10th house shows career and our ambitions, this shows somebody that needs to be inspired towards their ambitions. So part of their career needs to involve certain personal interests, and needs to be something that inspires them, or something that gives them something to believe in, or something that is an alignment to their sense of direction. Because with the moon being about our personal interests and the things that we care about, since it's in your 10th house, this means it's an aspect of your career, and that means an aspect of your career will be topics that you care about, especially topics that inspire you, because the moon is in Sagittarius. So there could be something unconventional or creative about your career in that sense. And generally speaking, you will have a very inspiring career or image too. Like your impact will inspire others, or like part of your career could be about teaching others, because Sagittarius is about teaching. And you could be, developing other people through coaching or something of that nature. that's for some of you guys. But like the next point of Moon and Sagittarius in the 10th house is it shows somebody that wants to do things that matter in the world more than anything. And particularly, they want to discover or expand the boundaries of something or of a certain topic or career path. Because Sagittarius is all about expansion, and the Moon in the 10th house shows somebody that wants to do things that has an impact on the public, or that is respected, or that people, that matters to others. And so with this combination of Sagittarius being here, it shows somebody that like wants to do inspiring things, and they particularly want to like expand the limiting boundaries of a certain field or like a certain topic, or they want to expand philosophically on a topic, or uncover new forms of knowledge, because it can also be about exploration. So usually speaking, their career will have a creative aspect to it or a knowledge aspect to it, and they will expand the boundaries of the field that they are in. So I like this placement for that reason. It's quite inspiring and impressive, because the 10th house is about respect and success. So the next point is that these people want to impress or inspire others in meaningful ways, because the 10th house is about meaningful things. It's about respectable things, which have to often do with our ambitions and success. And then Sagittarius is about inspiration, and the Moon shows an emotional need to be perceived in a certain way. So next, this leads me to the point, which is that these people need a career that they actually care about. A lot of times, since Sagittarius can show a tendency for non-committal tendencies, and if you have the Moon here, like a lot of times in your life you've quit jobs, like often, like you've quit several jobs, several day jobs especially, or several mundane jobs, like, and you have trouble holding a career because part of your chart is showing that you need a career that you actually care about, and that expands your mind, inspires you, or that you're constantly learning in some sense in order to feel engaged. So a lot of times your career may need to be self-guided, even because Sagittarius is about guidance, and it's a fire sign. And when the Moon is in fire signs, it shows somebody that it tends to want to be more self-reliant. They don't like to be controlled or to be told what to do. And for Sagittarius specifically, it's all about being able to choose their actions or being able to have freedom. So with that being said, you particularly want a career that you're passionate about, or you want to express the things that you care about publicly or professionally, because the 10th house is about our relations to the public, and it's also about our professional life. And when I see the Moon here, which is about personal interest, this shows to me somebody that expresses, their emotions or their passions or the things that they personally care about in a public sense. So a lot of times they want to make their hobbies into their career, or they want to express certain things that they are particularly emotionally invested in. Like, they can't have a career that they are not personally invested in or that they don't care about. They can't be like, other people that do that have a career and then they have like a personal life that is, completely emotionally separate from it. Or like, what I'm trying to say is like, certain people have this, most people even that don't have the Moon in the 10th house, they just, the career can sometimes just be, something that they don't like. And that could just be how career is to most people. Like, that's just how they perceive work. They just think, they just accept that, work is just work. It's just not necessarily interesting. But with this placement of Moon and Sagittarius in the 10th house, that is not the case for you. Like, you actually need a career that you care about. And that's why a lot of times even you've quit a lot of careers due to emotional issues of non-commitment, or just not being able to continue doing something. So with that being said, I hope that this was insightful. and that this video resonated. If you like this video, then like this video and subscribe to this channel if you'd like to see more content. And if you'd like a personalized natal chart reading video breaking down your personality, your talents, and your life path based on your placements and your North Node, then check the link in my description to my Patreon, where I make a private and personalized reading for each of my Jupiter tier patrons. That is the current promo that I'm doing. But I also have an email in my description if you'd like to contact me that way and book a reading. So with that being said, I appreciate you guys watching and for supporting in any way that you do. And I'll talk to you guys sometime soon in another video. Peace.